Hello, algebra students. Welcome back to your study guide videos. We're going to be looking over the Unit 5 study guide. Let's start with Section B, checkpoint. It says, write the solution for each equation exactly. So now, this is where the terms and the vocab actually matters. When they tell you to find the equation or the value exactly, they want to know the exact answer. So sometimes that might mean not writing out a full decimal response. That may mean just leaving it as a logarithm, something that you're not getting as a decimal or a fraction. So for example, let's look at the first one. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. Here we go. So if I have 2t or 2 to the power of t is equal to 17, that is asking me 2 to what power is going to be 17? I don't know what that is. I don't know how to solve for an exponent, but guess what? I know how to turn this into a logarithm. I'm going to go ahead and use my base. So it's going to be log base 2 of 17. And I'm going to type that into the calculator and I'll get a decimal. So if I get a decimal, in this case, it's going to be 4.087. That's not an exact answer because I cut it off. So my final answer would just be log base 2 of 17. That's what happens when I want an exact answer, okay? So now let's look at the next one. Log base 2 of x is equal to 4. 2 to the power of 4 is going to be my x value. So in this case, let me write this right here. 2 to the power of 4 is going to be equal to, well, that's 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So it's going to be 16. So my final answer for B is 16. Let's look at 3. Log base 10. Remember, when you don't see a number next to the logarithm, that means it's base 10. Log base 10 of y is equal to 3. So that means 10 to the third power will equal y. In this case, it'll be 1,000. So my answer will be 1,000. Let's look at the next one. It's similar to A. 10 to some power will equal 587. So now I can just write it as log base 10. Again, I can write the 10, or if I don't want to write the 10, I can erase it. That's up to you. But I can say log base 10 of 587. And if I type that into the calculator, I will get 2.768, and then the decimal number keeps going on forever and ever. I'm going to go ahead and see that it's a decimal, so this is going to be my final answer. Again, the key word is that they want an exact answer, okay? Let's go ahead straight into the second one. Let's not lose any time here. We're looking at log base 2 of 12. I type in log base 2 of 12 into the calculator and I get 3.584. By the way, on your calculator, how can you type in a log base? Well, I write the decimal answer. How do I write logarithm base 2 of 12? How do I look for that in my calculator? Grab a calculator. On your calculator, you're going to want to click on the math button. The math button is right below the green one. You click on math and you scroll down all the way till you get to option A. Once you get to option A, you're going to go ahead and click log base, and then it's going to let you plug in the 2 as the bottom number, and it's going to let you type in the 12. You hit enter, and then you should be getting the same thing, 3.584. Now, my answer is between 3, actually, let me move this up a little bit. Sorry, give me 1 second, y'all. Is between 3 and 4. Okay. So now let's look at the next one. Log base 10 of 12,350. I type that into the calculator. I get an approximation of 4.091. Okay, so I can say that my answer is between 4 and 5. I want to keep it between whole numbers, not decimals. So I hopefully better not see, oh, it's between 4 and 4.1, 4 and 4.2. No, you actually want to write whole numbers, okay? Unless it's told that you should be doing something else, okay? Now, log base 2 of 1 over 7. Type that into the calculator. For this one, you're actually going to get a different number. Negative 2.807. You can see that that's between negative 3 and negative 2, okay? So these are your solutions for problem number 2 of your section B checkpoint. Hopefully you were able to follow along. Like always, if you have any questions, feel free to either raise your hand, let me know, or rewind the video and watch the part that you missed. But other than that, I have no more questions. Good luck on your study guide. We're going to see you in the next one.